lugar de raça-cor enquanto categoria analítica para compreender desigualdades. É o tema de nossa conversa com o professor Tukufu Zuberi, da Universidade da Pensilvânia, nos Estados Unidos. Todo o trabalho do sociólogo está voltado ao estudo da construção dos dados dentro de um viés eurocêntrico e excludente, principalmente através do uso de raça-cor como uma categoria constante e que deixa de lado suas variações diante de dinâmicas sociais. Uma lógica branca para o professor Tukufu Zuberi seria o contexto que a supremacia branca intelectual definiu para as técnicas e os processos de concepção sobre a realidade ou dos seus fatos sociais. E métodos brancos seriam as ferramentas usadas para conceber dados empíricos e análises que apenas legitimam uma espécie de estratificação racial na sociedade.
So I start from the point of view that race is a socially constructed idea. It is not an idea about genetics. Race is not about genetics because race is not genetically real. Race is not about color of the skin. It appears to be, but it's not. It's this skin and the nose, the texture of the hair, the accent that are used to racialize people. So I am suggesting to you that race is a process of social stratification. And as a process of social stratification, it fosters inequality. It depends on inequality. Race is not about the genetics. It is not even about the color of the skin, but it is about the society we live in. So the growth in the Black population of Brazil, for example, increased from about 45% in 2000 to about 51% in 2010, and probably more in the next census. But these increases in the number of Black people are not because Black people are having so many babies. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It is because of the success of the Black movement in convincing people that to classify themselves as Black has benefits.
Mm-hmm.
It's an advantage. Now, of course, we know there are many stories of people abusing Blackness in order to either get into school or to try to apply for a job.
Mm-hmm.
¿Entiendes? You understand?
Yes.
And you know this in the context of Brazil because people are trying to take advantage of the system because they know about the ambiguity that exists around the racial lines in Brazil. So for me, the thing that is similar about race in Brazil and race in the United States is that in both places it is a system of oppression and marginalization. This is what race is used for, to do bad things to the people who are classified as non-white. Because all systems of race are born in whiteness. It's why the famous Martiniquean psychiatrist, Frantz Fanon, said that basically race is about being white or not being white. Race is about racial superiority, white supremacy. Photographers tend to get this wrong. They make mistakes. And so you have to correct them. You have to explain to them that race is a system, it is a problem for some people. Right? This is the formulation. People who are raced as non-white, as black, Native American, Asian, whatever, they are not a problem because of their race, right? They are categorized as a problem in the system of race. So it is not their race, it is not the individual's race that is a problem, it's the individual's social position. So if you are non-white, then your social position puts you in a certain place. Black people are studied as a problem. Statistical analysis tends to try and find what about black people makes them a problem. Do you understand?
Yes.
That's one way of thinking. And that way of thinking has as a standard of life whiteness. Therefore, it has a logic of reasoning about what is good, what is bad, right? Who is good, who is bad, history, culture, and society, all grounded in a Eurocentric edifice, right? A Eurocentric structure of marginalizing the rest of the world. We need to use the social concept of race to combat racism. Race is a social process. If we have data which tells us the magnitude of the problem, it can help us solve the problem. So we have to change the way people feel about the humanity of black people. Continue? You understand it? And too much do white people easily accept being in a privileged place, being in a space where they feel they are above black people. And this feeling of superiority, like this feeling of inferiority, that is what race